Hello everyone! Welcome back into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Axiom Verge 2. I hope you guys are doing well as always. On yesterday's stream, I got lost. I did not figure out where the hell that I needed to go. I spent too much time finding secrets and stuff and not using my eyes. So, not a ton of story progress in terms of mechanics and whatnot. But we did get some more lore notes and stuff, but I don't really remember exactly what they said. They weren't like super crazy, so we'll be continuing where essentially we left off from the other night, but this time going through the proper door, I guess, hopefully. So anyway, as the next Robbie, welcome back in, you guys. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourselves? Alright, so I just need to go to the right here. Thought this spot connected in down to the bottom and blocks blocked us off. They didn't. So this is the spot that I never went to? What the hell are all these? Blind? Is this like a tracking thing for this guy? Look, Ma. Iggy Tum. Oh my god. I'm almost out already from screwing around. Hey, Undead, how's it going? Ask next, the heat's gonna break for you tomorrow, so you just need to hide under the fan for a bit longer. Best of luck staying cool. These trying times. Yeah, what's our skill thing at? 2. I think I'm fine not getting 50. If this is 100, I'd consider it more strongly. I think I'm fine with 400. So maybe I'll go with expansion speed. Because our drone is pretty much maxed out. Either that or health, but health is a skill issue, right? So let's go with infection speed. Is this a reverse horror game like Carrion? Not at all. This is just a Metroidvania. So the horror elements come in when you can't figure out where the hell to go. Oh yeah, let's try opening the door thing. Doubt there's any reason to come over here. Alright, we can't make it up there like that, at least. No. Okay, so we can't make that. No. Ask an extra dog still using you as a pillow. That'll help keep you cool, right? Storm Bomb. My lord Melemana, the Udug come from beneath the waves of a great flood, their powers allowing them to enter our world through storms of fire that appear in the sky. Until now, the Udug have seemed almost casual about the danger these storms pose to us of flesh and blood. They are doorways and nothing more to them. But yesterday, a storm erupted with such violence it was seen to wipe out an entire village. I fear we may have been too successful in our deployment of the wielders. Where the Udug once brushed us aside like flies, they are now hunting us like boar. We must find a way to fight back. Oradlugal 2. So that's some pretty good info right there. The Udug are extraplanar entities, which makes me think they could either be the Rusalkans or perhaps even the Earthlings, but I need to compare the other lore notes to confirm. My initial guess would be something more akin to the Rusalki. We need more reverse horror games. It's fun to play as a horror monster. Did you always pick zombies in Left 4 Dead? The background for this sounds Egyptian. It kind of does, yeah. We've got like a lot of Mesopotamian, Babylonian type inspired tracks and locations and whatnot. This kind of reminds me of the first zone in Super Sonic Brothers 3. The Hedgehogs. Rob, you've been playing Cyberpunk more? How's that been going for you? You go through a lot of games at a time. Don't know how you keep track of it all. No! Journal entry, suspension bridge. Our next project is to be a large bridge allowing for the transport of machines and weapons to and from what is to be a workshop of sorts in the east. The Lamasu tells us that we will need godly materials that can only be found there. Very curious as to what these may be. More machines like the Lamasu itself? For surely they are not of the gods. What will we learn from them? Arad Lugal. Whoops. Instead of the zombie, you play as a zombie that can convert enemies into zombie allies. Nice. I walked into it. Oh no, that's the wrong thing to explode. Oh, I guess it did give me health. Never mind. It's fine, I guess. So we're progression gated again. As next, he literally just brought up Stubbs the zombie. Ah! We're cheating! Alright, so they do stop firing when those things don't look at me. Becoming an arm. To my brother Ludari, I have accepted the NC's offer to become an arm. I know you are against this. Trust me, I have no interest in the Udug War myself, but I felt I had no choice. Over the years, it has become clear to me that the supposed celestial hierarchy represented by the Lamassu is a farce. Ansur, which it explains as our mother, is a shackle, or rather a giant stone that we are shackled to, dragging us into the depths. There is no Irkala. After death there is nothing, not even blackness. The arms and wielders, at least, have the potential for eternal life. They say only a storm bomb can fully destroy them. Once the ceremony is complete, I will be joined with Magesh Getil, a like-minded scholar from our group. They will anoint me Amashalama after the goddess. I wish you would join me. There is no telling what may happen to any of us in this war. I do not want to lose you. Elutil. Okay, that's some huge revelations there. I know we've seen Elutil's name a couple times. That might have been the scholar that was like, damn, they onto some stuff the other night. So Elutil becomes the Amish Llama. Am I just being extra blinded? Okay, I don't see it. Hey, Uber, how's it going? Welcome back. Ooh. Power Matrix. Don't use those as much as I probably should. Felt like they were ineffective on this, though. Is this just to mark a hidden secret? Because all the other ones that we've seen like that have had arrows hidden in places. Maybe I need to pay attention to the actual background? Wonder if I'm going to get letters in a random block like in the first game. Maybe not. RoboCop over here. Why does my controller keep, like, clicking or vibrating? It's annoying the hell out of me now. Ah! Over, you hurt a client's feelings by talking too casually? Oh no. Don't want to pry if you don't want to share, but what happened? Hey, without horns, how's it going? We are seers of the vision? Oh no, are we? What vision is that? Vision of me getting blocked by these blocks? Music stops, so we're gonna have what, a boss? The hell's that? Looks like an angry jellyfish. Is this a ghost? What the hell just happened? It's a balloon. I was gonna say, the question is, if I took too long to get here and these guys all turned into demons too, I'm never gonna learn the lore now. Really don't feel like the flashlight does much for us ever. Ooh. Enough BS, Hammond. Where's my daughter? In detention. She needs you. Go to Upstream Port, Sector 4320. You've got some nerve using my daughter like this. She is safe but needs fix as soon as possible. End of message. Simone's really asking for an ass-kicking. Should have been someone. Uh-oh. Where's the Elden Ring Tarnished Edition release date? When it's good and ready. A month before Duskbloods, right? Assuming we're going to get a power-up to go through the blocks somewhere through here. Uh-oh, we're not going to get back. You hate that so Duskblood's going to be a Switch exclusive? Switch 2? It's Switch 2. There's people! Dressed as, goobers. I remember this scene from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It's when Knuckles the Echidna presses a lever and we get flushed into the canal. What curious creature is this? Yeah, I used to be just a normal human. I had an unfortunate encounter with some nanotech. I'm trying to find my way back to Antarctica. I see. My name is Jansaya Korshinova, but you can call me Drushka. Oh, hell no. Oh, H-y no. No, nope. Alright, we throw in hands with Drushka if we ever get that opportunity. Although, well, I was going to say that might bring up some very interesting questions about the Rusalki's nature, but we have a couple what's the word? Not opportunities. Possibilities here, I guess. Where Drushka could either be a Rusalki who's mind mapping a version of herself into this area. Drushka could be a Rusalki who's commandeered the body of a person, similar to what's happened to us, potentially. Or Drushka could have been a human originally, and maybe perhaps all the Rusalkins were as well. Or, yeah, there's just so many possibilities because we don't know how much of the first game was in the Matrix, so to speak, or even this one. Undead, am I a fan of classic Resident Evil and Silent Hill games? Because Ground Zero just launched today? Not at all. Horror just does nothing for me as far as video games are concerned. So, Ulfer, you were asking about a piece of jewelry in your client's character design. Sometimes you just draw something, then be like, good enough, so the thing's rough and messy. The design was drawn by the client themselves, so they got offended by you asking whether this jewelry was done deliberately sloppy or if it just really looks this strange, bro. Yeah, it's good to practice tact with stuff like that, because you never know how that can come bite you in the ass. Don't mean to laugh at you, but it is a little bit funny. My condolences. So, I don't remember exactly who Drushka was without horns. I'm pretty confident it was either the person that was killed continuously by a Rusalki in the dream world, or that might have been... I'm pretty sure it was the Rusalki that seemed in cahoots with Elsa Nova that we only heard of but didn't see? Or is that the dead one? That might have been the dead one. I'm so good with names. What is this place? We call this place the Emergence. Most of those from Sagambayev Station migrated here. Unfortunately, the portal you took here is not physically capable of returning you to Earth. But there has to be a way, even if I have to build a whole new portal. We found evidence that the people in Keengir, the world you came from, were not alone. Keengir is Earth? There are some ruins in the east. Okay, no, the place that we were just at. There's some ruins in the east that are so advanced as to defy explanation. If you can find your way in there, perhaps there's something that can help. So why are you behind that barrier? A woman came by here earlier bearing a nanomachines. She thought to threaten us. The barrier is a precaution to keep her from entering the Emergence. That was Ama Shalama. She's the one who did this to me. This may be hard to believe, but she took my original body, though I intend to get it back. It is not so hard to believe. Separation of mind from body is one of our goals in the Emergence. One day I hope to leverage that same technology for the good of our people. Why are you out here in this chamber and not with your people? The supreme purpose of life is evolution, but our lifetimes are too short to perceive it. However, in the Emergence, time passes differently. In the chamber behind us, for example, is a doorway we call a time valve. Beyond it, time moves faster. That is where we have settled. For some of us, it has been decades since we arrived. I come here periodically to pass the time faster. This way I can steer the advancement of humanity on a long-term scale. So she just... Oh wait, this is a kid. So she just... waits out here? While everyone she knows grows old? Must feel like when I was in that urn all those years. Everyone is gone now. Do you know anything else that can help me? Perhaps. Some time back we found an urn of nanotech. It was of no use to us, but maybe it can help you. We left it in one of the chambers above us, if I remember correctly. That is very useful. Thank you. Alright. Hey, it's the enemies from the first game. Or not? What the? They're not aggro, they're not interactable, they're not machines. Did we have that axe looking like simple in the first game? I think we might have. Oh my god. Oh, we're in the ocean. It's Mothra. Figured. They offer help I attack. I told you guys that we throw hands at Drushka. Of course. Imdug Beer. Burr. Hold the button to charge up your slingshot when hooked. Release to launch at your foes? Wait, do we get to go higher and higher and higher? Kinda, yeah. I was not expecting more movement tech. Does this work on this? Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't know, I just didn't do the thing that I needed to do. Hey, Metal Wolf, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, the good news is now we can go through those damn annoying blocks everywhere. Still can't get through these annoying barriers. Okay, so we're back to the beginning. Ooh, 2 points. Okay. But it costs 6? Oh. Wait, what? Doug, beer charge time? It still feels awful. Axiom Verge 1 and 2 seem to have a lot of plot threads interconnected. Yeah, definitely. It's going to be fun piecing it all together, if such a thing is possible. Ah. Alright, so that's this full area then. In which case, we may as well just teleport back, I guess. Oh, wait! This is... Hold on, wait. Was it? Let's get out of here. We might have actually just gone to another world, back to the world of the first game. So then if there were multiple worlds with key gear and whatnot... So I might need my body back for this spot. Oh, will we be able to open this up? Hell yeah, okay. But now, will I be able to break through those? It's the real question. Apparently not. Cool. It's an angry plant. This reminds me of a phlebe. Always wondered how those are made. I wonder if I'll be able to use that hook technique to get to that one door that I didn't access when I first came into this area. Reply, does technology weaken us? Sophia, I understand your point. If there is one overarching rule for all of life, one thing that could be considered our purpose, it is undoubtedly evolution. The simple mechanism where beneficial traits propagate while detrimental traits wane is built into the fabric of the universe, and it is the only thing that makes our existence possible. One should wonder, then, of the role of human knowledge and technology play in evolution. Does the development of, say, antibiotics mean that we have thwarted natural selection altogether, preventing a further improvement of our species? It is a worthy question, but upon our discovery of the emergence, I think the answer must be an emphatic no. On the scale we could previously observe, we were limited by the length of a single lifetime, often itself limited by a necessarily subjective point of view. But now we have the capacity to observe, partake, and benefit from the same process that shapes us. How many generations before new medicine results in a weakened immune system? How many further generations lead to improved intelligence leading to even better solutions? In the previous century, mathematicians spoke of a singularity of advancement that would alter human affairs forever. Whatever they may have imagined, the emergence dwarfs that exponentially. It is not a danger, it is our salvation. Drushka. And whom was she speaking with? Sophia. I also think we heard that name in the first game, but don't remember. Oh, this is the room I was just in. Okay. Yo, the beeping thing isn't happening now. And the beeping thing I'm referring to is the vibration in the controller. It was really annoying me. I was legitimately thinking about, like, closing the game and reopening it. Do I need one of these? Hey, Meow, how's it going? But it's still going off here. What the hell? Is this supposed to be rain? It might be the rain. That's annoying. They might want me to have a body to go through there. I'm going to pretend that the ocean opened this, because I have no idea. Those things always get me. So that does not work. It's worth an attempt. I think we were progression gated here initially. Okay. We need a 6. Okay. Right, now we're back to here. Okay, we've been here. So I'm assuming we got blocked off by a barrier or something. Ah, that's the something, alright. Right now, those definitely remind me of those hard candies wrappers. See you, Stingy. I feel like I should be doing more damage than I am. Alright, so I got to that room before, I guess? Or is that the room I just came from? I mean, it was, but... Oh wait, it went through the floor. I think I could probably just leave these alone. Wait, this isn't... Oh, that was a pass. I was like, this isn't on the thing. What is this? Oh no, I might need to decode this. Wait, that's randomized. No, it's not. Ah! Hey, Lugo, how's it going, brother? How has, Darkest Dungeon been going for you? Eye looks like a triangle. Man, this is going so fast. It'd be really hard to decode. Oh. That might not match up. We could probably figure that out later if I want to. I don't even know if it's going to matter if I can read that right now. Don't need to leave just yet. Oh. Didn't expect that to work. Hey, Stella, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Lugo, you had the RNG gods help you beat the first chapter boss. You guess you won at life at this point, right? Yeah, you kind of have the price of life in that game. The prize of life at that game. When RNGesus blesses you. You know they say that RNGesus saves. I'm inclined to believe. Praise be. Hopefully get some 2.0. Oh, PoE 2.5 news this weekend. Everybody's hopping that copium in. Yeah. What are you looking forward to in potential teasers or just for the patch in general? Ooh, an urn. We've earned it. Anuman. Allows you to transform from drone to humanoid and back. What the hell? This is it! With this, I should have enough strength to make you human again. Well, human-ish. Oh, we're one of those things! The Drushkins. Hey guys, remember when I was like, it's gonna suck when we go back into being a human? Now we get to stay as a robot. But at least as a human we can start doing this stuff again. Get us that good Anna. Oh no, man. Now we need some more human movement tech. This don't feel like it. Oh yeah, at least it's the human. Oops. We do have more ranged attacks. Right, okay. I'll eventually remember how to play the game. Oh yeah, and we can also climb walls. Wait. Oh, this is... going to be really interesting. Whoops. Got many ideas. I just need to test some things out. That's not really what I meant, but whatever. Because there's the wall at the very top area that I wanted to double check. I think conceptually this is fine. Okay, yeah, it does work. Whoops. Plague of Thoughts. In the Aduba last week, the Lamasu let slip a piece of information that has tormented me ever since. That with age, the human mind loses its ability to adapt and is in fact at peak learning capacity during childhood. As I lie awake at night, the sound of Udug storms raging in the distance. I cannot help but think to myself that we may have made a fatal mistake in choosing only the oldest and wisest among us for the arm transformation. A young mind, nimble enough to harness powers beyond the Udug themselves. This could surely turn the tides of war. But I shudder to think of who would actually implement such an idea. Ah. Very, very interesting, because we do have that child that got transformed. Hey, Global, how's it going, brother? Welcome back in. Lugo, you want it to be the endgame patch, which will be nice, but you hope they finish the campaign, give us Act 5 and 6. Oof. Be finished with that, then all hands on deck for the rest of the game. Honestly, although that really does sound like a very big ask, it doesn't sound super crazy to me. Oh, you again. I was hoping you'd gone away. I still want my body back, asshole. What makes you think you deserve it? Leaving Samara like that? How could you? The hell? You remember that? I have more than just your body now. The truth is, I can hardly stand being you. In point of fact, I expect killing you to be the most therapeutic. She's trying to get me! Oh. She's cheating! Do I need to hack that? Maybe I need to use the, Huh, weird. I was gonna say the good Anna. I don't know if we just have like a limited number of lives right now. She's kicking my ass like this though. There's a stalemate, a draw. Huh. This body is as useless as the soul that went with it. Nothing this unit won't remedy. She's cheating, give me my body back. Is a part of my mind still alive inside her? This is very bad. What did she mean about Samara? It was long ago. I was far away for business all the time. Should have been more of a mother to her. She left in her teens, and I haven't seen her since. Oh, I'm sorry. My parents were always off fighting in the war. Before I became like this, I mean. It was just me and my sister, but we understood. It is messed up what happened to you, kid. Maybe after I get back home, we can do something about it. I don't know if that's possible, but thank you. Right, some big lore stuff right there. Oh yeah, so sorry, Lugo. What I was trying to say before I rudely interrupted myself was that asking for Acts 5 and 6 does sound like a very big ask. But in some ways, I think it could still make a lot of sense because... Okay, that didn't really work as well as I wanted. With all of the endgame maps being based off of things that we've more or less seen in the campaigns, it would make sense that for a full endgame rework, we would need a lot more of those maps in the game and whatnot. In Po 1 Mirage League, John said that they'd expanded their teams and now have one full team separated for each game, so you believe they can do way more than before in a smaller time. I'm skeptical. I kind of get the vibe that we're probably going to have like an A league and a B league, so to speak, between Path of Exile 2 at the very least, where I feel like we might get a repetition of 0.2 with 0.4. So if 0.5 is phenomenal like 0.3, I feel like 0.6 is probably not going to be that great, especially if they want to get it out in August or even potentially at the very beginning of September. So we have a barrier there. Anyway, we'll have to see. I'm not as much of a glazer of the game as many other folks are. I'm a bit of a cynic. Because for as much glazing as people do for Path of Exile, I will not forget that they've made Betrayal and Timeless Jewels. Which, even though I like Timeless Jewels, they're just god-awful at the same time. Like, how the hell is anybody supposed to know what to do with them without looking it up? Hey, Chadwick, how's it going? We got a body back. And we just ran into the Amish llama and fought her. But she didn't give us our body back. Nano Lattice 2 strengthens nanite bonds, reducing damage by 15%. How does this not lead us to anything? Oh, because of that, I guess. Do you think they'll have time to change up all the meta builds that are currently running in the past 2 leagues? Mostly talking about Comet, Cast on Crit. Do you mean for this patch specifically or before 0.1? I don't know if it's really fully their priority, to be honest. Because Cast on has been an issue since 0.1 to varying degrees. It definitely got overlooked a lot with 0.2 and 0.3 to a lesser extent, but it's been super consistent. But yeah, I feel like virtually everything in the game could be touched upon and improved some way. Oh my god, so I can just infinitely scale if I wanted to. I need to figure out how to get good at this. Didn't press it. Oh, so I need to press triangle twice. Alright, we could get better at that, but that's kind of annoying. Probably want to rebind my controls. Hey, Mercy, it's been a while. How you doing? Is the Amish llama a sage from Lancaster County, Pennsylvania? I can neither confirm nor deny. Actually, I can definitely deny. The Amish llama is one of the NPCs that's native to this world. We're gonna get a secret here. Don't know what exactly was closed. Oh, those things in the bottom. Okay. Lugo, you'd be intrigued to hear my thoughts once we get some more information about it all. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we've had a lot of memes about the vision, and I felt like they really walked that back in point 3, and then they kind of brought some of it back with point 4, which got me more confused than anything else. So I really feel like point 5 is going to be huge in trying to determine what the devs want from the game, essentially. Pretty excited to see what they're going to come up with. I'm skeptical, but, you know, optimistic nonetheless. Cautiously optimistic. Wielder, it is I, the Lomasu. I gave a go at fighting Amashalama just now. Seems neither of us can beat the other. She said something about a... Suna? Siuna. This is troubling. The Siuna are powerful cache of weapons. In the past, she was obsessed with them. Normally, each arm was under the control of a wielder. Siuna, on the other hand, were powerful corporeal forms that made wielders redundant. So if she gets a Siuna, can I have my old body back? It is too dangerous. Most of the Siuna were sealed in Ansur, our mother world. But when she had them, her intention was use them to destroy it. She believed this would free our world. Is she wrong? Suffice it to say, destroying Ansur would mean the destruction of this world and many others. If the Siuna are so dangerous, why even have them? They were a contingency plan that was never needed. The cache was meant to be destroyed, but this did not happen. Let me guess, you want me to find it and finish the job. I have a conundrum. If I tell you where the Siuna are, how do I know you won't take them for yourself? And if I don't tell you, who will stop Amashalama? All I want is to get the hell out of here. I shall compromise by giving you the location of just one of the Siuna. If you use it to destroy Amashalama, all the better. If not, nothing will have changed between us. Thank you? You may find it on your map at Sector 3816. So, Lugo, how do you feel about that? Do you think that they will have the time or the desire to change all that? Because, like I was saying, it feels like there's so much that they could touch on. Whether or not they will is a million-dollar question between things like rarity, the state of defenses in general, making ground loot matter, crafting, which is probably always going to be continually improved, but you know what I mean. Wish I could use this from the menu as well. Ah, this spot. Okay, cool. Don't necessarily want to go in there just yet. But maybe I should. Wait, XOXOX? feel like taking off the cloaking was worthless. Oh my god. Yeah, I probably just need to stay as the drone because I should deal more damage. Don't really have two directive ways back here. Okay, anyway. And also, what have you been up to, Mercy? It's been Ohio. Hopefully everything's all well. So the bubbles do regenerate like in the first game. Wait, can I turn into a human thing in here? I cannot. Okay. Good to know. How's this thing? It's like an evil crab. How do I get down there? Weird. Which way should I go? I wonder if we're going to be able to phase through walls again eventually. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, this thing. Wait. This is a different one. Never mind. The sound effect is simultaneously annoying and very satisfying. It's weird because I feel like some sound effects are ridiculously loud and then others are just kind of normal and not that annoying. I wonder if we get into the sea area from here. What is this? This seems like it should be important. It's an urn. Like bubble wrap? Yeah. Halam. Allows you to exit the breach at any point. Oh my goodness gracious. It's the thing. But we still need to access it at specific points. Which shouldn't be too hard. I just need to find a breach near a save point to constantly deal with, right? Alright, well. Halam. Remember you said it'd be great if I could warp between them? Turns out you called it. I was wondering if that was a possibility as well. Because it seemed like there were places that the breach should connect to, but they didn't. Like, it seemed like there should have been more portals and there weren't enough. Forbidden knowledge. Ooh. Against all advice, I've been doing tests with antenna transmitters and have learned much. The Lamasu claims that understanding this is taboo. It expects us to build weapons without knowledge of how they work. This might have been enough for my father and my father's father, who think of it like a magic spell. But if we are to have any success against the Udug, we cannot go forth blindly. To anyone who may be interested, I invite you to join me. It breaks off here. Ah. It speaks of forbidden knowledge. It doesn't actually offer forbidden knowledge. Stella, the glitch effect is rough on the eye. Oh, the one that I just did to get out of the breach. Do I get to jump higher as the human? Kind of. Alright, so there's a bit of a delay between switching between the two. So maybe I couldn't do the one thing that I thought was possible. Ooh, another breach thingy. Alright, this would be like the perfect entrance and exit spot and warping spot for pretty much the entirety of the game, I think. Kind of wish I had a separate button for Kilinamak, and the other one. Because I won't always know where I want to get out of here. And it's just kind of annoying cycling between the two. How do I equip something on L1? Guess I can't. feel like I might just go with attack speed, so I can charge faster, but I don't know if that's actually how it works. Let's just get stitches. Oh, we've been here. Okay. Hell yeah. So this goes back all the way down here, right? I don't think my bomb will open this spot. What exactly did it open? Something above me, I guess? Bounty list. Many rumored arms and other treasures from the apocalypse that were never found. Some I believe, some I do not, but here is all I've heard. An arm that would let the wielder turn into a mouse. An arm that would allow an illiterate wielder to read. An arm that can make people and animals fall ill. An arm that turns bronze into silver. An arm that lets a wielder shape and detach their body parts to use as weapons. A talking mace? Device that can make an arm fully control its wielder. If you have the arms, I have the shekels. Bring them to me. Remember, when you find a sealed urn, no matter what you do, don't open it until I can check it out. Ugu. I wasn't actually trying to go here. I don't remember what this one is, but I wanted to go all the way up to the top. Might just do that. Okay, I can't go through here yet. What is this? Breach attractor pulls breach portals towards you. Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense then. So would I have to use them on these types of platforms? I have to be grounded to enter. Alright, this is really opening the game up for us then. Yeah, that'll definitely be extremely helpful. There's already that one power-up off the cliff that I never got that I'll be able to access now. Wasn't the breach attractor a big thing in the first game? Was it the attractor itself? I thought it was... It was the thing that Trace is on, right? Is that the thing you're talking about? I don't remember if it's called the breach attractor. You might be right. Now it's just in the middle of some random ocean. Then I'll be able to teleport out of this breach whenever. Oh, man. You know, this is actually a really cool way... I was thinking about this like last month, or maybe it was earlier this month, that other than Lords of the Fallen, I felt like there was a real lack in games that took the principle of the light and dark worlds and A Link to the Past and expanded upon them. This is kind of like that idea, but implemented in a slightly different way. Kind of feel bad for breaking that lobster claw. Oops. I died. Wait, what did I just land on? Oh, bubbles. Cool, a gate that I didn't get progress gated by because I have no idea what I'm doing and I'm just meandering about aimlessly. There's a pinwheel! Wait, can I even get out of here? Yes. What am I thinking? Oh, is this going to be in both worlds? Anyway, let's try some stuff. Oh, this is this thing. Okay. Hey, Robbie, this feels a bit creepy. What I'm doing or in your game? Halusan. Charge attacks cause your drone to fire a rolling projectile. Ooh, baby. Now we're in Upgrade City. Okay, this goes there. I did want to come back to this room. That had bothered me that I didn't go that way, but... Oh no! I didn't mean to do that, actually, unironically. Thought I had the other thing on. We're not in the right room. Well, this will be fine. Oh, and then we use the real world to break open those gates. Anyway, I'm gonna come over here. Because it's been bothering me for 3 years. Wait, why does it not work? Do I need to first open it? Oh. I did bring it to me, I just didn't know it was there until I revealed it. Am I in the wrong spot for this? The gate's normally there. I think I need to get in this spot. Now your Amazon package hasn't showed up. You wanted an adapter so you could try out your other airbrush. Do you have tracking info for it? Maybe it got delayed. Ah. Alright, so I think that's probably it for this room, fortunately. Alright, so I'm gonna screw around up there, because that's captured my attention. Hello, girl. Hey, come here. Lost connection to chat there for a second. I mean, my dog is also distracting me, so that's why I went silent. Okay, maybe I can't make it up there after all. I was hoping I'd be able to... I thought we could potentially have something here to slingshot ourselves, but... Oh, these are all big walls. Okay. Damn it. It's kind of the definition of delayed. Well, there's a difference because not showing up could mean somebody porch pirated you, or it could have just gotten lost in transit as opposed to actually being delayed and confirmed via the tracking information. Wait a second. Not quite enough. No, this is the same height. Wait, I could just... Well, maybe I can't. Worth a try. I'll give up on this spot then. Don't recall if we had any portals in here that we could have taken use of. No pirates in your neighborhood? You're landlocked? Says it's stuck at the shipping facility. They lost it. This doesn't help me. Oh no. It's fine. Probably should not have tracked it this far away. Nope, okay. afraid of that. Okay, so I could definitely make that. Which is what I've said like 8 times now. There's probably an easier way to do this, but since I know it can be done this way, I'm going to try it this way. Meow, have you ever seen Monty Python and the Life of Brian? Oh, no, not Life of Brian, The Meaning of Life. The Accountant Pirates. Always loved that silly little sketch. No, I hit the ceiling. So I think I should transform into a human before I do the screen transition and then go back into the drone. We did it! Ooh, baby. Hell yeah, we finally got up here for nothing. It was nothing. Unless... Alright, so we have the breach tractor, which we could bring up here, and that'll allow us to go up there. Which is what we could have done. Regardless, figures. That don't surprise me none. Meow, you've seen all the old Monty Pythons? It's been a minute though. You might have to revisit now that I mention it. Nice. Wait, did I already get the reward? Because I came in from the bottom. I did it to myself. Yeah, you do it to yourself, you do. Should I go back to the ocean? Yeah, your ex-girlfriend's mom knew the dudes that did the animations for Monty Python? Oh, that's really cool. A long time ago, I tried to play the Monty Python computer game because they had it at the school's library. But because the game was so old, it just didn't really run properly. Because it wasn't really compatible with my system. Which was a pretty big disappointment. There is no portal here? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, so it's only the secret thing under here. That's what that opened? Okay, okay. Was there anything crazy over here that I couldn't get to? This thing, right, okay. It's gonna be annoying going back there. Just for the bots. Although, could just use the breach to get whatever I want now, right? Another Apocalypse Flask. All right, Robbie, you have a good night. It doesn't seem to affect charge speed, unfortunately. So yeah, how did your mom come to know the animators for Monty Python? Oh, right, ex-girlfriend's mom. She was a cool-ass old hippie lady. Used to babysit Jerry Garcia's kids, too. Damn. Oh, is this where we get the Shamshir? How the hell do I get there? I've been here before? Okay, cool. We have a save spot. Where was the Shamshir? Oh, it's down here, right? Can I even really get there? Was this one the Shamshir? Pretty sure it's either that or this? No. You know, let's go get this thing that had been bothering me. Completely forgotten what that one was. No! We didn't really have portals going through there. This is also gated off by one of those gates. I think I just need to jump off. Come back around? That only worked that way. Didn't have the portal. That's walled off. That's walled off? Alright, anyway, let's look for the Shamashir then. Don't remember if it was this spot or not. Screw it. So that's a big old miscalculation. I believe this place was just lore. It was this one. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if I needed to get there. That's fine. Sickle Sword trades damage for speed. That doesn't seem to work with the projectile thing we have, right? Wait, it does have a projectile or no? No, that's just the charge. That's that room, okay. We finally opened this annoying barrier. And then we figured out what that was. Was there really a reason bringing the breach into this? Feels like I'm supposed to take the breach portal down into these little zones. Yeah, well, it'll only hurt to try. Why can't I get through there? Those are rocks. I remember now. I wish that animation was sped up a little bit, because everything else is super fast. Don't know if I can skip it. It was not rocks. I lied to myself. I think we had a normal barrier over there too. Don't think there were inaccessible areas in the pyramid spot. That I would need to warp to. Oh, there were rocks. What the hell did I just hit? That wasn't very impactful. Was I stopped by? A barrier? What? How the hell did I just warp here? Is it because I could see it? What? Really confused by that. Then we had the fake wall over there, didn't we? Anyway, let's go down. The hell? Ooh. It's a bracelet. NC's bracelet. Press down and attack with the double axe to perform a downward slam. So it seems like the axe gets many loves. Oh, it's a dare. It's kind of cool. Feels powerful. It's probably not, because I have no investment into damage whatsoever. Cool barrier's gone. Yeah, the game has just opened up so much now. Oh, so the little purple bushes can be enemies now? That's not good. So I'm assuming if we leave this area, we'll be able to get a rift to go back in there. Whoops. So we can go back in there anytime. We could use that to get over here, though. But that's not a thing. Cool. Well, I can't go over here. It's all walled off. Wait, this is a platform? Okay. Must have just missed the other one then. I didn't know I could stand up. I jumped into it. Oh my god. Music changed. It's It's a boomerang. On Gishru. Remote controlled Gishru. What's a Gishru? Does this go through these? No. You say the boomerang, but it functions differently. Had me double guessing myself. I wonder if I could use this to hit walls, and then from hitting walls, have it hit the beacon thingies from the ricochets. Can I just keep throwing this? Oh, wow, okay, that's kind of silly. Looks like we're gonna go all in on range damage unless this literally doesn't deal damage. I don't know. Okay, it does. So there does seem to be a range limit to it. I want to test the theory. Oops. Hey, Logos, how's it going? Okay, it did work. That's kind of disgusting. You wonder if Axiom Verge will make sense in a post-programming world once Claude writes all our code? Probably it will. Because the people of these worlds don't know how to code. It's all just magic to them, right? Lament for fools. Go on, celebrate it as victory. Tell yourselves we have defeated the Udug with bravery and cunning. Rejoice. The fact remains that they have simply disappeared, and we have no idea why. In Irikar, the ever-present sounds of exploding storms suddenly ceased. At the forward operating base in Ziud Sudra, where our forces were completely surrounded and starving after a months-long siege, the enemy pulled back to the watery horizon and has not been seen again. The Lamasu, that thinking machine our great-grandparents thought of as the god's messenger, seems satisfied enough that they won't return. What is it not telling us? Why is it so sure? Mageshka Till, wielder, on behalf of Amma Shalama. Forward operating base. Makes me wonder if they took the fight to them in another world. And that other world being the one of the first game. Wait, could I just use this to see? I can totally use this to scout. I should use this in the top area. Hold on, that's totally a fake wall in it. Oh, this is a fake wall? Okay. Indra Chadhari takes leave to deal with family tragedy. July 7, 2063. Globe 3 founder Indra Chadhari said Tuesday she will take an extended leave starting immediately, temporarily leaving the helm of the company she founded 29 years ago. She still plans to oversee the company in an advisory capacity, she says. Bill Bentley, chief executive of Globe 3 Ansible Services, will take over as interim CEO of Globe 3. Globe 3, I wonder if that's kind of meant to be foreshadowing. Wait for that. Oh no, I didn't mean that. Fudge. So I'm assuming the Earth people were building this, whatever it is, but then we have the old ruins. What's going on here? It's like a bridge. Or like Fire Emblem 3 lifetimes it takes for you to beat all the routes. You don't have to beat all the routes if you don't want to. Need to figure out how to get up there. It's a mirror. Thought it was actually a light. This place feels ominous and creepy. My sequence breaking or something? It's the original leitmotif, isn't it? Those are the old drones. That was not a scorpion. Hell yeah. So we are in the same world, potentially. I guess they could have invaded with the Udug. Oh, it's the toilet thing! So this is Sudra? What is this place? They used to say it was the home of the gods. I kinda doubt that, though. Whoever made it, we used it as a kind of factory to help with the war. So I know this doesn't really help me. Unless I can somehow manage to fly all the way over to that space to the left. So maybe I should try it. Maybe I will be able to get there. Oh, wait. No, I know what I need to do. I need to drop down and then book it to the right. No, it was a big old failure. Logos, the best things in life coming from doing things you don't want to do, like voting or eating unflavored Greek yogurt. Truly one of the best things in life, unflavored Greek yogurt. In the words of Logos. In the words of Word. No, maybe this is a save point up here. Let's double check it. I used to add some honey or strawberries. Let's not be animals. Chadwick, you're allowed to eat Greek yogurt like it's some kind of superfood, but everyone looks at you like you're a freak and if you just eat sour cream. I'm a big fan of sour cream. I won't look at you like you're crazy. Ooh. This is it. I was hoping this area was going to be cooler. Alright, Ask Next, you have a good night. Take care. Okay, yeah, we can make that jump. I don't know if it's worth it just yet, though. We might have a save point higher up to make it easier to go. I also don't know what I want to upgrade next. Should probably do some melee damage at least. Maybe I'll do one in each of these now. Wait, I can hit it? What the hell? That makes it go farther? That's actually super cool. I mean, I have no idea how useful that is, but we have Ganon physics, y'all. But you think a level 4 lock's gonna deter me? What was that stink? It's bad smell air. What's the point of non-fat Greek yogurt? You eat it for the fat? People get scared. I guess, I don't know. Once it came out that they turned the fats trans, people rebelled. Marketing to dumb people. Can you even consider yourself a monger at all if you're not a fearmonger? Oh. Don't know if I was supposed to do that. Do you even mong, bro? I do not. Wait, what is this on the map? So we can teleport back in here, so I may as well flip out. That was half my health already, holy crap. That was not a friend. May as well heal, I guess, right? Meow, you're just of the belief that if they take something like fat or sugar out, they're putting something worse in. That's kind of how I feel as well. I'm no biochemist, though. But I'm convinced Splenda has to be worse for you than the sugars in something like a soft drink. Oh, there's multiples. Oh my god. Oh, those are mines. Scud? Oh no, that's the mine. Why isn't it aggro? Oh. Is that it for this room? Bring back original recipe Coke? If you get Mexican Coke, it has real cane sugar in it. I've seen it in places like Costco, even. It's, of course, more expensive. Logos, you can't even drink Coke anymore because of the fake sweeteners that make the drink taste like poop. I wonder how prevalent high fructose corn syrup soft drinks are outside of the US. Stevia? Why is everyone agreeing with you today? Because you've been in a funk. You're not trolling hard enough. Stella, you guys have Mexican Coke at work? Damn it, now I'm gonna want a Mexican Coke. Oh man, with some vanilla ice cream or something, make a black cow. What the hell's this? Back when I was a kid, my local Arby's used to make root beer floats essentially with Coca-Cola. And they're called black cows, if you guys are wondering what the hell that meant. Be nice, meow. Or at the very least, don't be mean. Don't actually have to be nice. There's a distinction. Alright, so we have a lot of skill points already. Cool. Too many bosses helped. It's not so much about the offense logos as much as it is just like cultivating a more pleasant area for us all to hang out in. So obviously, while I wouldn't want anybody to really get offended over stuff in chat, it's just kind of a matter of principle. Where am I going? I've just kind of zoned out here. I'm just exploring. Having a lot of fun doing it, honestly. When the streamer tells other people to not be mean to you, feels like a cutie patootie. No you. I mean, wait, what? Oh, those are electricities. Looks like I should teleport out of here, perhaps. Ooh. Piece of candy. Hey, thank you, Logos. Yeah, I've been in other people's communities where they don't moderate things. And it can get pretty nasty over time, unfortunately. Oh, this spot. To be fair, Logos, like, this community does self-moderate very well. I don't really have to do much in the way of moderation, but I also think it helps having... What's the word? Clear expectations and following through with those expectations. These jerks are back. Major jerk alert. Oh. Alright, so that's a platform we'll be able to land on in the other world as well. Ah, this spot. Yeah, not having a zillion people in chat helps. Meow, you try to act like an adult. Sometimes you fail miserably, but you try. No, you fail miserably, but sometimes you try. Ah, I see. What's the button I press? This one. So you have that problem, but in things like paying bills. Try to automate as much as you can, would be some of my advice. And for things that you can't automate, you can actually just put an alarm on your phone, and that might help. Versus. Curses. Wait, could I have just... I think we're too low. Oh, we made it! Ooh, it's a hamburger! No. Royal Ring. Royal Dagger fires projectiles when you're at full health. It's the Master Sword upgrade? Is this the Royal Dagger? The Sickle Sword? No, this is. I'm not at full health, but... Scheduling appointments? Yeah, that can be rough. Chadwick, you're an adult trash can, but an adult nonetheless. Are you Oscar the Grouch? Is that what that means? Oh! I wasn't expecting this. think that'll work. Hopefully I didn't screw myself up by dropping so low. Oh, baby. Okay. Was not expecting that to work that way. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that. I just kind of wasn't. Oh, so that's the screen above here somehow. Invested in NVIDIA 5 years ago, problem solved. I don't know about that. Meow, you've got a plan, die broke. Think I could accomplish that one if I put my mind to it. Don't let your dreams be memes. Chadwick Oscar lives in the trash can. You are one? You have a puppet inside you? Wait, what? Yeah, Meow has the same thing. Stella, you have motivational problems, so it all compounds off that. Stella, do you have ADHD? This projectile range is cabbage. Also, does this count as projectile attack or a melee when it does that? Woo! Thought that was a mermaid for a second. I was like, ooh, a mermaid. Wait, could I hack these? You have some symptoms, but that might actually be a result of the epilepsy. Interesting. So this spot's clearish. I'm gonna get up there. You probably have multiple undiagnosed things going on. It is difficult to get a full picture of things, for sure. Turn that epilepsy into epileps go. Let's just go back over here. I guess that's gonna go up there. Maybe I don't want to do that. Just, well, I kind of do. Yeah, I want to go there. Oscar's an alright guy. I honestly don't really remember too much of Sesame Street. I didn't care for it as much as like Eureka's Castle when I was a kid. Honestly, hearing this music again gets me kind of hyped. Epilepsy plus plus. Logos, didn't you say that you were a Muppet hater? It's a snake! Hopefully that'll let us go through the barriers everywhere. Not that they've been too much of an issue lately. Ah, the save point was right here, of course. Of course it were. Epilepsy plus plus sounds dangerous? Yeah. Forgot I had the dagger on. Actually does kind of a decent amount of damage. Especially considering the speed that it works in. Surprised that hit. Thought that would have been too low. Like trying to hit Pikachu as a Sephiroth. Ooh. Ring. Eye ring allows you to see in the dark without the use of a flashlight. I mean, kind of a lame power-up. Like, it introduces a fix to a problem that didn't need to exist in the first place, but I guess I'm glad to have it? Question mark? What about Rolf? He's a treasure? No, he's not. He is the son of a shepherd. Ed boy. Oh, is that how I'm supposed to get up there? Uh-oh. Global, if somebody hates the Muppets, it's on site. Alright, what's everybody's favorite Muppet? Who are you looking at, little boy? You look like a Muppet. Did I disturb you? Why are you looking at me like that? Hi. He don't care. Alright. Global Swedish Chef. Was he a Muppet? I don't remember that one. I mean, I remember a puppet of sorts that always had the chef outfit on. Stella Miss Piggy. Ooh, bold choice. Where's Teen Sith when we need her to say Kermit? I might have a bit of an unorthodox one, but I'll wait until we get some more responses before I get judged harshly. Alright. Destruction Pogrom. Loyal wielders are already immolating themselves with storm bombs in the faithful belief that it serves the greater good, assured that their very existence poses too great a risk in any but the most dire of circumstances. The Sayuna, hailed once as a triumphant way to free ourselves from our unkind and bipartite method of waging war, uplifting arms to warriors themselves, not mere tools to be later discarded or being locked away in Onsor. I, for one, am not eager to die any sooner than I must. People of Keen Gear, I implore you, Question this so-called wisdom. Trust your own minds, not that of a machine. Megeshkatil Wielder on behalf of Amashalama. Why is it always on behalf of? I wonder if Amashalama took control of his body too. Like, I mean, they could have been friends and whatnot, don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's more to this story. Also, why was the Amashalama randomly in a canal? You know, I do like how different the environment is in this game. This, I guess it's not very realistic, but it feels more... like the remnants of a civilizational type area. Like a colony or like a hive or something. Meow, you love animal? Nice. Chaddock, you really love Rolf, but you're also partial to Statler and Waldorf. Those dudes are the goats. Global, either Swedish Chef or Janice, because she's a babe. Man, I don't remember all of these Muppets. Hold on, let me look this up. Does the Snuffleupagus count as a Muppet? Does it? Wasn't that Sesame Street? Yeah. No, Muppets, Sesame Street don't have Muppets. They have, what do you call it? Puppets. They're different. Also, enjoy the Muppets ads that we're going to get as a result of all this. Oh, that's Janice? Okay, like the hippie girl. Yeah, for me, my favorite Muppets were always Rolf and Gonzo. Believe it or not. Yoda's a Muppet? Almost. Very, very close. Most of the Sesame Street ones are Muppets. What do we define as a Muppet? Are you guys just going with like a Jim Henson creation specifically? Or... for me, I talk more about the franchising aspect of it. Also, can we just talk about how good of an insult Muppet really is? We're in this spot? This is where... I don't remember how to describe it in the game. This is where we figured out all about the Athetos clones, essentially. Oh no. This is where we healed our wounded. We could also make copies of soldiers here. Looks like a bomb went off in here. After the war, the Lamasu had everyone destroy this stuff. It's too dangerous or something. Yeah, it's making the Lamasu sound more and more like the Rusalkans. Yeah, I think for the actual Muppets, my favorite was Rolf, but because of the Muppet Babies cartoon, I think I liked Gonzo more in that one. The UI is kind of in the way here. Whoops, that's my fault. Without horns, you consider a Muppet the name of the kind of puppet? So are you saying it's a specific kind of puppet? What kind? Oh, I could just use the D-pad. Snuffy is like a marionette, actually? Yeah. The pilot from Farscape is a Muppet. Big Bird and stuff are people in suits, not even puppets. To be fair, some of the Muppets became marionettes in a way, like... Well, maybe not marionettes. Would you consider... Ow. Would you consider the, Muppets like Snuffleupagus, the puppets... How do I phrase this? Like when they have sticks holding them up from the bottom, that's like the opposite of a marionette, right? Or is that just a varying form of a marionette? Oh, I can just hit through that. Okay. Cool, another safe spot. Always nice. So even though that room that we're in was very similar to where we found the Athetos kill being a clone of Trace for certain, the overall layout of this area is different enough that it shouldn't be the same spot. And it's always very possible that the cloning lab was essentially duplicated elsewhere. Ooh, Gishru. Connects with melee attacks for additional damage. Alright, so that is set up as... the thing. I wonder if that combines with the dagger projectile. Whoops. Where's my dagger? Oh, it got all switched around because it got a new... So this is at the end of the thing. Alright, now it has to be the melee specifically. Alright, anyway. Muppet Baby Rolf is maybe one of the cutest things ever designed. Hand puppet plus rod control puppet, you think? So anyway, there are definitely times where Animal is just on 4 rods. Because he's all, like, flopping around and crap. Would that mean he's no longer a Muppet while that happens? No, of course not. He's always a Muppet. It's a branding thing. Are those Salkies in the background? Trying to look. Have you ever seen the Jim Henson coffee commercials? Jim Henson and his trusty mule pick coffee beans in the mountains of Colombia? I don't believe I have. Okay, you posted it in the general page on the Discord. Thank you. Honestly, the only coffee commercial I remember is that really weird, messed up one where the siblings seemed more like lovers than siblings. And if you know, you know. I think Saturday Night Live also memed on that commercial. So there's nothing here. Let me look at my map right quick. Then we couldn't get up that way. Okay, so I think this is mostly fine then for now. Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. So I think before going through the rest of this area, I'd want to explore a lot of the other areas that I can. Just for some peace of mind and whatnot. Although, it's probably smarter to just go this way because we're going to get upgrades. Perhaps. I don't know. But I'm just kind of hyped about this spot. Jim Henson is the creator of the Muppets. Global, you know what commercial I'm talking about? Yeah, aside from that, I just have vague recollections of random Folgers commercials with people smelling their cups of coffee. And like weird acoustic music. Acoustic guitar music, I should probably specify. Anyway, folks, I'm very eager to continue playing. But I feel like if I keep going, it'll just keep me sucked in a little bit too much. And it's probably just good to end things here anyway at the normal soft ending time. So we'll go ahead and cut it here for the night. So thank you all for joining me as always. Hopefully I will catch you all on the next one. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as per usual. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.